Providence teenager was kidnapped and stranded in Liberia. He made one of his first phone calls to a Providence patrolman. That patrolman worked the phones around the clock to bring the teen home. Eyewitness News reporter Alex DePrado introduces us to the Officer of the Month.
The teen thought he was being taken to his brother's wedding, and when the flight dragged on for hours, he knew something wasn't right. When Willie Wilson ended up stranded on the streets of his native Liberia this summer,
I got kidnapped.
One of the first calls he made was to Providence patrolman Jesse Farrell.
It was Willie on the line. He was pretty upset. He explained to me that he believes he was kidnapped.
The two met at Alvarez High School, where Farrell is a resource officer. From the start, there was a special bond.
Willie, he has a real high regard of respect towards people, particularly adults.
In June, Wilson was set to go to his brother's wedding in Minnesota. His uncle sent him on the trip with a man who instead kidnapped him to Liberia.
How many hours the plane ride gonna take?
When the plane landed, the man took Wilson's green card and passport. Back in Providence, Patrolman Farrell worked the phones, talking to the Liberian police and the U.S. Embassy, trying to get Wilson home.
You know, he's asking for help, and especially in a situation like this. I mean, you gotta, just do what you gotta do.
Nearly a month and several potluck dinners later, Farrell was able to raise nearly $1,700 to replace Wilson's paperwork and help buy him a one-way ticket home. Farrell met Wilson when his plane touched down at Boston's Logan Airport.
I feel good. I feel very happy, and I appreciate what he did for me.
For going above and beyond the call of duty, Farrell is named Officer of the Month by Providence Police.
They're our future. We have to invest in them.
The FBI and police are looking into Wilson's kidnapping. He's just glad to be home and has Farrell to thank.
He's the only man I really trusted.
Authorities believe the man was after Wilson's green card and passport, often used in human smuggling. And no surprise here, Wilson says he'd like to be a police officer when he grows up. I'm Alex DePrado, Eyewitness News.